Hmm. There we go. Rideshare in New York City was first. There we go. Jose Tello, number two. Eric Angelo, third. XYZF, Father has returned. Yes. Guys, just the reason for the live stream today is to just update everybody on my board short transformation. Um, Today, my lower back is smoked from training too much. And I went to the beach yesterday. You know, that hurricane just passed through. And I was at the beach today playing around in the big waves, and I just got tossed around like a rag doll, like Lenny throwing Dale through a fucking window. And my back is just smoked. I initially strained my back doing urban cardio like McCuck. You know, there's been a lot of conversations behind the scenes. Sometimes I wake up to 50 DMs. But no, in all seriousness, I am doing urban walking, McCuck style. I think that's the best form of cardio, personally. If you guys disagree, that's fine. But I like to walk outside. Rusty Truck says, "Rip Lenny." You know, I wanted to talk about Lenny a little bit, because of the way I'm training now, trying to re-educate my body. You know, with the squats, um, I'm doing exactly what I told Lenny to do, maybe a couple of years before he died. And a lot of you guys might remember this. When I told Lenny that he needed to go back to the beginning with just a 45-pound bar and learn how to squat properly again and not add any weight until he can hit parallel and do a few sets hitting parallel with nothing but a bar. And he laughed at me, didn't he? Well, I've been doing that. Um, and what got me on that kick of doing that is I actually injured my shoulder. Um, Speaking of McCuck, the same side where I tore my pec minor. Um, so I've been using the safety squat bar, and I've adjusted the safety squat bar. I'm actually using a transformer bar. If you guys are familiar with the transformer bar can adjust from anything from a goblet to a hinge squat and everything in between. So basically, I fiddled around with it, and I have it balanced perfectly so I can do my safety bar squats without my hands. And with my shoulders and my knees, it's just fucking awesome. So I've been actually learning how to squat all over again. I'm squatting like I did in 10th grade when I didn't give a fuck about powerlifting. I brought the stance in. I'm trying to get a mind body connection with my quads. It's just fantastic. And good burp for you guys. Um, I've been doing the same with my bench press. I've switched exclusively over to Smith machine bench press because my left side is so trashed. And I initially was thinking it was a shoulder problem, but now that I've gotten leaner, the injury from the McCuck boxing beatdown that I took in the park, it's become clearly obvious that my pec minor detached from my scapula. That's why all that muscle is bundled up on my sternum. Now that I'm getting leaner, when I have my shirt off, you can see the hole where that strap goes into your pec trapezius kind of tie-in area above the collarbone or right in that area. You guys know what I'm talking about. Don't play dumb. So anyway, I have no pec minor on that side. My pec major seems to be intact and 100% healthy. So I've switched to the Smith machine so that I can actually just work the muscles, work the range of motion. And I'm doing the same exact thing I've been doing with my squat, with my Smith machine bench press. And that's trying to get, 12 reps on every set, full range of motion, um, high volume, Blaha style, German volume training. I'll tell you what, you guys seem to forget I'm 56 and a half. And I seem to think that at this age, though, that old-fashioned 10 sets of 10 on a single exercise is how old geezers can really shine, because it's working for my bench. I mean, it's working for my squat. And I'm just not quite there with the bench yet. And with the barbell rows, Dwight Palmer says, "Hey, Dwight, what's up, brother?" Shout out to Jason Blaha, German volume training. But anyway, that I posted that barbell row video the other day where I did, what did I do? 8 sets of 10. How many 10s did I have on each side? I forget. I thought it was 205 for the top set. But anyway, I started with just the bar, and I did 10 reps, added a green 10-pound bumper, 10 reps, added a green 10-pound bumper, 10 reps. And I just kept going until the bar won. And I was taking long rests, trust me, because I was breathing like a fucking racehorse. Once those sets started getting a little more difficult, I was huffing and puffing, and my heart rate got up there, and my lungs were working. And, I was sitting down and recovering, like a fucking bodybuilder, bro. There was no joking around like the old Misfits video. You can't be talking and goofing around when you're training. Let's just get real. So, anyway, there was a couple of jugheads on that YouTube comment section about me hogging all the 10s. And that my first 4 sets didn't do a thing. Really? Is that how you look at it? So those first 40 reps I didn't do a thing. They had no effect on my conditioning at the point that I did my top set. When I did my 205 for 10, and it felt like a ton, those first 4 sets didn't matter. They didn't count. They didn't do a thing. You're a fucking moron. I'm re-educating my neuromuscular system with these 10 sets of 10. I haven't even accomplished 10 sets of 10 yet. I'm getting like 80 reps. I'm retraining my neuromuscular system to do the exercises properly, to a full range of motion. And I don't care about the weight. I've already got the mass. I've already got the size. For Christ's sakes, I'm 6 feet tall, 6 even, 72 inches. You can't coach that. So some of these little runts in bodybuilding, no matter what they do, they're not going to be 6 feet tall. So I got that going for me. And I'm down to 245 pounds. I'm not doing Ozempic. I'm not even on TRT. I'm literally 100% clean, with the exception of that green stuff that grows from the earth, natural. But anywho, to quote John Romano's son, my life is going really good at 245. My mobility is just outstanding. That was Lenny's big downfall. He had zero mobility. And I think that mobility has a lot to do with longevity. Your inner ear, that controls your balance and all that stuff. when you have mobility and you're doing things with your body, you are going to have better health.